Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the tarot reading for the month of December 2015 for the sign of Cancer. And before we start, I would like to say that if you'd like a private reading, a private consultation with me, you can send an email to duniazad@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. All my readings are written down by me. There are tarot readings and also um, astrological readings. We are. So this is the tarot reading for December for Cancer. If you have the Sun in Cancer, the Moon, the rising sign in Cancer, or even a stellium, which is at least 3 planets and the sign of Cancer, you can see this reading. The text that I'm using are for the Celtic Cross, which is 3 cards, the mini Rider Waite, and for the last 3 cards, at the end of the reading, you have 3 choices. You have option 1, option 2, and option 3, and you can have like a question in your head. And at the end, according to your choice, you will receive further guidance or even an answer to your questions. So for those last 3 cards, the deck that I'm using is the Russian Tarot of Saint Petersburg. And so, okay, let's start. Cancer for the month of December 2015. In the significated position, you have the Two of Wands, and I read this as the beginning of a new adventure. Something that, according to in the context of this reading, something that you have planned. So this is the start. In the position of that which is not seen, you have the Six of Wands, and Six of Coins, or Six of Pentacles. And to me, this means that maybe you'll get the news that a grant to which you've applied for was given or will be given to you during this month of December. You've applied for something, could be a scholarship, but I would say more like a grant in terms of you are investigating something, and this is a grant for you to continue this investigation, this research. On the position of like the basis for the month, you have the Three of Cups, which to me speaks of celebration. You're very happy that this has happened, and you're celebrating with your friends. Everyone is very happy for you. In the past, influencing this month, you have the Queen of Swords, and there's 2 different ways of reading this card. It could be that you're a scientist and you're like an expert in your field. It could be any type of field. The field could be like medical field because she has the sword, you know. It could be it's science, it's physics, anything. Not necessarily this, but it could be anything. And you're an expert. You're someone who's very analytical. You're someone who did extensive research in this field. And you're really well respected for your intelligence, for your conclusions, for the quality of work which you've done in the past, which has granted you or will grant you in December this grant. Or this could be read in a different way. This could be read as someone who's like your teacher, your mentor, and this person is really respected in his or her field, and this person is maybe, let's say, retiring and will not continue research. So he or she is pointing you, I don't know if you can see it. So this is the past and this is the significator. And she is pointing towards the new path. So she is saying we need to take this research into a new field. We need to broaden our horizons. We need to stretch the investigation, the research, and you are the person to do it. She's like pointing out the new direction of this, and it could be anything. Let's say you like studying or researching a cure for AIDS, or you're researching anything to do with physics, or you're researching a new antibiotics, something. But it's a field which is highly regarded by society, by the state, by the country, by everyone. So it's not something really out there, it's not something new and kind of dumb. No, it's something which is also considered necessary for the good of society. In the position of that which you want, of what you want, you have the Page of Pentacles. So you want to keep on researching, you want to keep on studying and researching and investigating, and in a new way. It's a new, yeah, exactly, that's what you want. You want to investigate or opening up a new branch of research within the same field. In the position of the near future, that is in December, Cancer, you have the Death card, and to me this signifies a new beginning. Something old is left behind, and a new cycle in your life is about to start because you were awarded this grant. Another field of research could be Cancer. No. In the position of you, or the card which also represents you, it's the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who could be a man or a woman, even though this is the king. It can also mean a woman. It's someone in his or her late 30s, or after the age of 40. Not necessarily could be younger, but in this case I would say yes, it could be after 40. Because to me this research, whatever it is, it's like a research maybe of decades. It's a very long, it took a very long time to achieve whatever results and whatever status and whatever respect you've achieved. So this is not something of 5 years of study. This is longer than that, I would say. And you are considered someone also highly respected because you're pragmatical, you're someone who's reliable, someone you can trust, someone who knows how to use the money. So maybe the money isn't all that much, but you know how to use it in the most appropriate way to get the most out of it. But you're a pragmatic, you're a realistic sort of person, and I would say whatever this field is, it's something which is, one could say, conventional, traditional type of research field, whatever it is. And people trust you because you're reliable. You get the job done, you're reliable. And in the position of the others or the environment, you have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands tells me that maybe this new position or this new grant requires for you to travel. So you need to go abroad maybe and go and work in a new facility, maybe in a new university or whatever, or maybe in a new country. Or it could mean that you will be working with people who are younger than you, but who are very talented and very enthusiastic, and they are passionate about this work, whatever this work is, and they have like this enthusiasm and this passion which influence you also. And I would say maybe that like you're the leader, so like you're the new boss or something like that. In the position of fears, hopes, and dreams, in advice, you have the Tower. Now, this could be read in two different ways. One way is that this is your fear. You fear that something out of the blue happens, something like some sort of catastrophe that might happen and will ruin your dream, and you cannot fulfill your dream because something out of the blue really bad happens, and everything just doesn't go your way. That's your fear, and it's like an irrealistic sort of fear. and it can be read also in a different way as your dream. It can be your dream would be to have like an epiphany, like a sudden revelation in whatever. Sometimes there's like lots of stories of people who discover something. It could be like by chance, or they can have a dream and suddenly the answer is right there. It could be that, like you have like an answer suddenly, like a moment you'd like that, you'd prefer that, or would be it instead of this all of this work to get to the answer. You'd wish that the answer would just happen like that, like almost like magic. But you still do the work, of course. um, in the position of the outcome, you have the 10 of Pentacles, which to me speaks of stability, long-term stability. You will have long-term stability for this research, for this new investigating field, whatever it is. So you are safe in that. And it can also speak to me of traditional values. So you maybe are within a company, or not exactly company, or university, like an institution that really has traditional values and has strength in whatever field it is and is respected. So you're gonna stay within this uh, I don't know, university or what, or institution for a very long time, conducting this research. So I would say it's a very good month for you, Cancer, in December 2015. If this does not resonate with you and you are the sign of Cancer, maybe you should, maybe what will resonate better with you might be your moon sign or your rising sign. So it kind of depends from month to month. Again, now for the last three cards, you had, I remember, again, I tell you, you have the option 1, 2, or 3. If you picked option 1, the card that came out for you is the Seven of Cups. And reading this card and not relating it to the reading that I just had for you, Cancer, whatever question you had, Tarot might be telling you that your plans are up in the air, that there's no solid ground, you're fantasizing a lot, you're being too idealistic, you're daydreaming. So there's too many options available, and not all of them are good or even real. So you have to choose wisely whatever option you're trying to. If you're trying to decide about an option, choose wisely and don't believe everything is told to you or is offered to you, because some things might be bad. So be wise in your choice, or try to be more realistic. If you picked the second option, the card that came out for you is the Ace of Coins. And this might speak of you starting something new, like a new company, a new hobby, something which might bring you money. I don't know, you might, I don't know, might open like an Etsy shop or something like that, and this is a new source of income for you. Or the new source of income could be, maybe you get a raise on your day job, you get a promotion, or you maybe even get some sort of inheritance, or even, let's say that you play like the lotto or something, not too much, and then you get a prize, not the first prize, but maybe you get something, maybe you're starting something in terms of work, like for yourself, that might bring you money, that might be another source of income for you. If you picked option 3, the card that came out for you was the Devil, and the Devil might be saying that if you have any type of addictions, gambling, drinking, drugs, any type, even food, maybe this is the month for you to start something to liberate yourself from those, to free yourself from those addictions. Or it might even speak the devil of obsession. Maybe you're obsessing about someone or something, and you shouldn't be obsessing. Maybe this is very limiting self ideas. You have ideas which limit and uh, restricts you and your movements and your way of being. And this is not, this could be from the inside, you do this to yourself. Or maybe you can be and you shouldn't do this to yourself. You should, not have these sorts of ideas, or try to not to be so obsessive. Or this can also speak of someone who's manipulating you, who's lying to you, and you should be aware of that. Or it could be that if it's anything related to a romantic partnership, this card tells you that this might not be a true soulmate, that this might not the guy or the woman you're going to marry. This may be the connection that you have is just physical, which there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're thinking that this is marriage material, maybe not. Maybe this is just a physical thing. So maybe this guy's lying to you, telling you, "Oh, I love you so much," and maybe he's just, not thinking that, just telling you what you want to hear. Um, Well, this is the reading that I have for you, Cancer, for December 2015. Again, if you'd like a private consultation with me, please send an email to duniazad@gmail.com. All my readings and interpretations are written down by me, no software readings. I do tarot and astrological readings. And that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching.